My name is Brielle Killian, or Dr. Killian, and I went to UC Berkeley, where I got my degree in the medical field, and I've been a doctor at San Juan Hospital for 12 years.
Hi, I'm Dr. Natalie Boutros, and I actually graduated Stanford University at the age of 12, and I got my degree in psychiatric studies. And I developed a medical research hospital in SoCal at the age of 15, where Holden has been treated for a numerous amount of years. Welcome back to Doc O'Clock, and today we're going to be examining our patient Holden Caulfield, who is very psychotic and has a lot of issues, I'd say. Yeah.
So start off, he's 17 years old, 6'2", has gone to multiple schools, gotten kicked out of multiple schools. He has strands of gray hair, very stressed. He has lots of trauma with his brother Ali, who died.
His parents are said to be touchy as hell. And he has an older brother, DB, who works as a movie producer in Hollywood. And he sees his talent in more book writing, and when he doesn't do that, he calls him a prostitute. And his dad threatens to send him to military school a numerous amount of times. And let's keep in mind, he's a heavy smoker and drinker.
So when he found out his brother Ali died, he
broke all the windows in the garage. Yeah. Are you kidding? He smashed all the windows down. I witnessed it firsthand. It was crazy. And he came to my hospital after. So I definitely think Holden, after seeing a lot, he has bipolar disorder. And we see that in Flight of Ideas, when he is just so many ideas going on in his brain and different topics, and he's talking super fast. And we see it with Stradlater and Jane, and he's like, she keeps all her horses in the back row, and
he knows all stuff
and
about her.
and she's asking about me. How's she asking about me? And he's examining so many ideas at the same time.
Yeah. Also, his date with Sally, he went from loving her to the beginning of the date to hating her at the end. And then in the middle, he went to move to Vermont with her, start a whole new life. That's not really normal for a kid, to be honest.
All these new ideas of a new life and getting married.
Hey, you're not catching. We need to go to Vermont. We need to go to Vermont and get married, and we need to live our life out there. Because if we don't go to Vermont, what happens then? I need a job. We need to go to Vermont. We need to go to Vermont. Go to Vermont.
Yeah, and we see him also do risky things with the prostitute and
smoking
and drinking. Yeah, and you have extreme mood swings. We see that a lot when he goes to a museum. He's like, I love this place, and so excited, and all of a sudden he just doesn't want to go inside.
He goes to the front and he's like, I can't go inside.
Yeah, so it's weird.
I can't go inside. Alright. I think Holden also has PTSD.
For sure.
His brother mainly.
Definitely.
I think he feels strong guilt for his death because there wasn't much that he could do about it. For example, when he went to Ali's grave with his parents, it started raining and all the people were running, and he felt so bad that he couldn't do anything, so he was saying all these people get to leave, but Ali stays under that. He feels so bad.
And he's also always trying to talk to Ali, after Sonny left and while he's crossing the road, he's always trying to have a conversation with Ali. You also see him, second symptom, as having hopelessness about the future.
Yeah.
He's scared of the transition to adulthood, and he thinks when you go in the museum you're different, and then at the train station he
thought he had cancer.
Yeah,
he thought he was gonna die.
He's crazy. He was like, I'm gonna die, and he just doesn't do anything about it. He's just I'm gonna die.
He doesn't see the pot. He doesn't see how he fix it. No, he's just I'm gonna die, and that's what's hard to tell him. Also, his angry outbursts, his argument with Phoebe about Ali. Phoebe kept saying he'd bring up Ali, and he just lashed out, and he was like, I don't need him.
He has an emotional connection with Ali still. He doesn't want to come to the fact. So yeah.
One eternity later.
So after all that research we did together, even though we're insanely smart, we don't need that research.
But just to add on.
Yeah. We came to the conclusion that he can do psychotherapy for bipolar disorder, and he has someone to talk to, engage with, find what's going on in his brain,
release his emotions.
Yeah, and this person will help him walk through what is going on and help him stabilize his moods and everything.
And along with stabilizing.
We said mood stabilizers along with antipsychotics, and it'll help him slow down his emotions, not have the manic episodes anymore in bipolar disorder, and just calm down overall, not have the angry outbursts, and just control his emotions a little bit better.
Also for PTSD, I think we came to the conclusion that cognitive behavioral therapy is best for Holden because he needs to release his emotions, like we said, but the behavioral therapy will help with his behavior and his feelings. So when he's acting a certain way, the therapist will tell him what he needs to do instead of bottling up those emotions and then letting them out in angry outbursts.
For sure, he definitely needs like a guidance.
Yeah, more like a normal person. Also, along with moderate physical activity, at least 30 minutes, not every day, just a couple times a week is really good because it can reduce stress. It also maintains his physical activity. It helps improves his health, all these things. It's a really good anti-stress thing to do that'll really help with his PTSD.
And with all this research, we definitely think that this prognosis will work, this treatment, and it will really like help Holden because he does need that push when he's moving to adulthood.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching Doc O'Clock. See you next time.